What's up everyone, welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony and here we are sharing some ideas about a frugal lifestyle. I don't do those boring videos about the compounding effect or long-term financial goals. I show you my real life, and I decided to, I'm a two-time entrepreneur, and I decided to start this channel with an observation of my city where I live now, and it's an unofficial capital of Siberia. Novosibirsk City has a population of 1.6 million, and on the background you can see an entrance to the municipal government, or I would say it's like not municipal government, it's like Municipal Congress. I'm not fully sure about this analogy, but sort of the Municipal Congress here in Siberia. And well, as you can see, they still use some Soviet symbols on under the entrance, with a hammer, and also I'm not fully sure. I started studying English when I turned 33, so I really apologize in advance. Sometimes I'm lack of English, but it's clearly the Soviet symbolic symbol. Sorry, and so the building itself has also quite a typical architecture style for Soviet infrastructure, like late Soviet infrastructure. Quite a modern, maybe it was in 1980s or 1970s. Maybe it was considered as the modern style, but overall there is quite a decent landscaping around, and also some modern housing. So there are a lot of greenery outside everywhere. If you are my friend, you already know that Siberia is a good place to be in terms of ecotourism and so on. So there's a housing. I made some statements about prices in other videos, but I can repeat that Siberia has rock bottom prices regarding the real estate, single family housing prices, and also utilities, of course, and taxation regarding the real estate, also very cheap. The taxes for one bedroom apartment will gonna be roughly $30 a year, and also at least currently, I'm not really sure about what is the shape of things to come in the future, of course. I'm not really sure about what's the shape of things to come in this area, but this time around it's roughly it's roughly $30 a year for one bedroom apartment, including heating, and we have kind of harsh Siberian winters, and usually quite a warm summers, like up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit or up to 38 degrees Celsius. So I guess oh, and in terms of taxes also, it's gonna be like $30 a year for 1-bedroom apartment, like 370 square feet. So and usually 1-bedroom apartment, one-bedroom apartments in such buildings could be more spacious, so it's gonna be more expensive, but overall it's there is no ifs, ands and buts. Siberia has rock bottom prices. Siberia has rock bottom prices regarding this. This matters. So regarding this matter. So we are near the October Avenue, and you can see you'll see actually yeah, on the background you can see the huge green spot with the symbol S7 Airlines. S7 Airlines is the main airlines here. I mean, it's the airlines that originated from Siberia, and this airlines operates all around the across the Europe, all airport across the Europe and in Asia. We had I'm not fully sure this about this time. I mean, this time around we have some we have an upstick. We have an upstick of COVID again, and I'm not really sure about current situation, but usually we have few flights a day to Moscow. I mean, it's several flights a day to Moscow, to the capital of Russia. We have 4 hours time gap with Moscow, and also a couple of flights, maybe more than a couple of flights to Bangkok, Thailand, because we are in the same time zone with Bangkok, and it's the one of the most popular destinations for Siberian for people in Siberia to spend the winter. And also on the background, yeah, overall we have an access to many major cities in the world due to international airport. And it's right near the like probably 20 kilometers from the center of Novosibirsk City, not so far. It's not difficult commuting. So here the evidence that Ukraine and the history of Russia kind of despite of current difficulties, the history of our countries were intersected, and actually I guess many people, it's difficult for a huge part of a population to consider these countries as separate cultures and something like that, because speaking about Siberia, for instance, my ancestors my ancestors went to Siberia, or moved to Siberia from Ukraine, and even though it was more than 100 years ago, my grandfather spoke Ukrainian, and he was an employer for people from Korea, and also of course from Siberia, from Russia, but he spoke Ukrainian. And in terms of immigration policy, I guess in terms of tolerance, this culture, I mean the former Russian Empire, made the case, and we have here in Siberia we have the melting pot of cultures, and on the background you can see the monument of one of the most honorable poets in Ukraine, and from Ukraine, in Ukraine, Taras Shevchenko. And also the decent part, the really significant part of people moved to Siberia from Ukraine, because Ukraine had the highest density of population in the Russian Empire, in the former Russian Empire, and also Russia, once Russia was the home for vast part of Jews in the world. I mean, in terms of Jewish population, Russia was the main country and the most populated country regarding with Jewish population, up to all the way until the 20th century. And also it's safe to say that as my ancestors, many other Jews came to Siberia from Ukraine, and so I'll go to the subway station, and I understand that it's a really controversial topic, and I believe that it's the personal matter, and also I don't want to emphasize this topics like this, but I just believe that speaking the truth about the history of this place, about about this relationships between different folks. You know, people in Siberia speak 40 different languages, and 10 of them are official. I used to drive like 75,000 kilometers across Siberia, and it has 7 time zones. I've seen how different the cultures there, and despite of the differences like religion backgrounds like Buddhism, Islam, Judaism. Recently I made the video about Catholic cathedral. I made the video about the first mosque in Novosibirsk City. Feel free to check out this. And in terms of diversity, I guess it's Siberia has really high diversity, and I guess it's it's kind of remarkable example of tolerance in terms of opportunities for different nations living there, and despite of all differences regarding with the history, with political history of this place, and we are able to coming along and doing something together. As I guess it's kind of achievement of European culture, and I will insist that Siberia has European culture, and it's the most underestimated parts of Europe, despite the fact that Siberia is situated in in Europe. Is situated in North Asia, and overall Siberia is 1/10 of the world's landmass. So thanks for coming along, guys, and please press thumb up, and please put your questions in the comment section below, and also feel free to ask me any questions, and please remember to subscribe with notifications, because there's only way to give me a feedback, and really appreciate you. Have an awesome day, wonderful day.